Hello, Panthers. Let's talk again about the project. This would be a step 2 video to help you. And just like the last one, you're going to be creating a Google Draw to explain your information. Step 2 says research information about the characteristics of that ecosystem. Include all parts of the ecosystem, both living, which is biotic, and non-living, which is abiotic. So what I did is a little example for you about prairies, and you should be familiar with all 4 of these things now that we've talked about prairies for a week. And I created a Google Draw, and my brain organized it this way. I kind of did a T-chart with non-living on the left and living on the right. You can do this however you want, but that's just the way my brain organized this. So what I did was I went to the internet, I found some really good sources, and I started to grab some pictures. And then as I put in each picture, I typed in an explanation. I titled the picture, and then I put in an explanation as to what was going on and why that is a abiotic or biotic feature of the prairie ecosystem. So the 2 I chose for abiotic was prairie soil and prairie fires. You should also include things like sunlight, air, climate, everything that's non-living that is important in that ecosystem. And so these are things that you usually don't think about. You usually don't think about the soil. You don't think about the water. You might not think about the chemicals in the air. You might not think about the climate. Every factor that's non-living is going to eventually connect back to the living parts here. And I chose a couple items here. I chose a grasshopper and then an orb weaver. Hopefully you saw both of these out in our prairie observations. And you should add explanations here. And then a big hint, the more you have now, the easier the next 4 steps will be, because as you look ahead to step 3, you're actually going to be connecting these in like a food web, an energy web. And there's a lot of different words for it about how they're connected to each other and how they rely on each other. So the more you get now, the easier the next steps will be. All right. So if you have any questions, once again, you can ask your teacher. And then once you're done, you're going to be conferencing with your teacher. And then the teacher will date and initial. And like we talked about before, but I'm going to keep reminding you of this, you should visit the resources page. And then as you're finding information, maybe watching videos, you should be filling out the resource page. And if you need more, you can add below it. That's not difficult to do. You just keep hitting tab and it will add more as needed. So that is your helpful video for step 2 for your individualized experience for the ecosystem unit. And if you have any questions, Panthers, please make sure to talk to your teacher and have a great day.